Who will be the next great neighborhood cook? Well, I'm here in Bonita Springs, Florida at this place. It's Jerome's Gourmet Market and Restaurant. Everybody knows it. But did you also know that the owner, Francis J. Cuomo, is a chef? Yeah, and a good one. Come on, let's go. I'm here again with my good friend, Francis J. Cuomo. How are you, Francis?
Always great to see you.
Always great to see you. Francis is the owner and visionary of the amazing Jerome's Gourmet Market and Restaurant, which also includes, you've got the pastaria, right?
Yeah, the list, as I always say, goes on and on and on.
You got the pastaria, you got the banquet room.
Gift shop.
And
bar.
The bar.
Off-premise catering. Corporate functions, we do it all.
It goes on and on and on. Oh, and what about the online?
Well, that's going to hopefully happen this month. We're going to feature probably about 100, close to 100 of our own products.
Wow.
Yeah, and only our own products. So when you go online,
and more to be added, right?
Yeah, as I always say, when people come from Michigan, New York, Chicago, California, they come from all over the country. When they go home, they want to have our products, and now we want to get them to their doors. And that's what we're working on.
That's amazing. And folks, we're here to actually get into another part of this whole wonderful culinary experience. And we're going to be doing an amazing new sandwich that you have, right?
Yeah, you know, you've heard of the muffaletta and the muffalata?
Oh, yeah.
It's like tomato, civellini, civellata. You know, it depends on where you come from. Well, I created a franceletta.
Wow.
It's our own creation. It's got about 27 items in it, believe it or not. Chopped, diced, and sliced, yes.
Oh my goodness.
And we're going to make one of those. We launched it about 2 weeks ago, quietly. And we go to about 30 a day, 40 a day. We want to get that up to about 100. It's amazing.
I can't wait. This is going to be a real culinary experience.
I'm actually going to jar the ingredients that I put together for it and sell that as well.
Unbelievable. So it's
mix.
very easy for folks to do it at home as well.
Yeah, it takes
They can buy the bread here and do it at home.
Buy the bread here, buy the cold cuts here.
Everything.
The meat, the cheeses, the mix and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. And the bread.
And the bread, of course, yeah. Well,
Gonna love
Francis,
it.
let's go and experience
Well,
that.
not only that, our fresh mozzarella too.
Oh,
So
well, you
can't forget that.
Can't forget that.
We're going to make a batch of that for you as well.
All right,
Let's
wonderful.
go do it.
All right, let's go.
Come on.
Follow us, folks. This is going to be an amazing experience.
All right.
So, Francis, this is the franceletta is being born, right?
Franceletta.
Franceletta is being born.
Franceletta, that's
Franceletta,
right. We're back to our roots, you know, a good sandwich.
I love it.
From the Italian market or the neighborhood deli, right, from the Bronx.
From the Bronx.
What I wanted
Arthur
to create,
Avenue.
Well, growing up around the Arthur Avenue
Avenue,
area, the
yeah.
sandwiches are great,
Yeah.
the bread is fresh, the cold cuts are fresh, but there's a certain taste in the sandwich. You know, the cold cuts have to be cut thin. So let's walk through this.
Yeah.
Right here, we have a beautiful setup.
Now, that's the secret right there, folks. They have to be cut thin.
That's right. It doesn't taste the same if it's cut, and not too much.
More of the
too.
flavor comes out, right?
And the flavor does come out, that's for sure. So the ingredients in the
Look at this.
franceletta, we have, like
Unbelievable.
I said, about 27 different items in the sandwich, believe it or not. If you want to count all the individual seasonings, there's probably 40 different ingredients.
And one sandwich, by the way.
We have fresh cavogol, mortadella, sopressata, pepperoni, prosciutto, and sharp provolone.
Oh my God.
Sliced
Look at that.
very, very thin. We have our Italian bread. You can see we make our own fresh bread. And then this is the ingredients right here. There's a ton of stuff in here. This is the stuff that I'm going to be jarring, the franceletta mix.
So you're going to be jarring so people can come in there, they can buy that.
Right now they buy it by the pound.
Yeah.
They come in after they have the sandwich, can I get a pound of that? You know what's great about this? You put it on a salad. Ooh. You make antipasto salad and you add it to it. It's got everything you can imagine. So there you have it.
You continue to come up with these amazing
multiple
things.
uses.
Now what's this over here? You got your own salt and pepper?
Yeah, we actually have our own salt and pepper grinders right from Italy.
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
So you got sea salt, okay, and
sea
black
salt
peppercorn.
and they're grinders.
Wow.
So, and we use that all the time
That
as
is
well.
very handy.
So, yeah, it's great.
Another item you can have online, I mean, obviously, right?
We will. We put them in gift baskets and everything.
Wow.
So let's get into the assembly. So here's our fresh baked baguette bread. Basically what we do.
And you already got mayo on that,
Well,
right?
we put, that's another thing. You know, people say, oh, you put mayonnaise. Mayonnaise goes on this sandwich.
Yeah.
Trust me, the flavor of it. Now, it's the only item on the sandwich you can take out. You can't take anything else out of the ingredients here. You can't pick out the olives or the peppers.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Either you love it or you don't. So the mayonnaise you
I can tell you
take
right
off.
now, I'm going to love this.
I hope
no question,
so.
it's right up my alley. Are you
And then,
kidding?
of course, as I said, we like to put a little bit of the meats so
Look
that
at this.
every
Look at
bite has a little bit of everything.
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
It's not that difficult if you do it the right way.
Wow.
And everything has to be thin and spread out. See?
Nice, nice, nice.
Prosciutto,
Oh my goodness.
I know I'm putting a little extra in there because I know you look hungry.
Oh, I do. I'm hungry. Look at this.
There you go.
Unbelievable. Look at that, folks. This
Okay.
is incredible.
And
Absolutely
it, basically, the Franceletta mix, we get 2 spoons of it,
wow, look at this.
and we just put it right on top. And
Very
there's a
generous.
lot of,
Very generous, by the way.
yes,
Look at
and
this.
there's a lot of juice in there as well. Okay, so you don't even have to put oil and vinegar.
Oh
Everything
my
is
God.
right there.
I love that. Look at
That's
that.
it.
That is incredible.
Sometimes you want to cut it, sometimes you don't. And that's it. There's a
I would just
Franceletta.
kind of fold it up, squeeze
That's
it
it.
together, and
That's
get
it.
it in my mouth. Is what I
And
would
you'll
do.
love every bite as well.
Francis, absolutely amazing.
Thank you. It took me 1 minute to make. That's
Well,
it.
you always do things so quickly. I mean,
Quick and easy,
We've
out
seen
the
you
door.
do some amazing dishes.
Thank you, thank you.
And as part of the restaurant, and you
Yeah.
do an entire dish in like in 2.5 minutes. I mean,
That's
it's
it.
incredible.
It's
incredible.
It's all up here, you know.
I know.
It comes out in your hands and on the plate. So that's it. So
Well-
why don't you? I'll get a knife if you want to try it.
I definitely want to try it.
All right,
Absolutely.
let's do
Are
it.
you kidding? Absolutely. I was hoping you could ask this.
Sure. Let's give it a shot.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Good to the last bite.
And you can tell the
You hear
bread
the
is
bread,
crispy
the
just with
crunchy?
the sound of the bread.
And you see the way the flavors and the juices
yeah,
coming in. If you
unbelievable.
wanted more, well, go right ahead and enjoy.
Can I just use my finger?
Bon
Can
appetito.
I just hop right in there?
Hop right in there.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
I also have some that are a little bit more knife friendly.
Oh my goodness.
They're a little softer.
Folks,
Brings you back home.
Cured.
I can't even tell you how good it is. I mean, that is absolutely unbelievable. You're going to love this. You're going to love this, and you're going to be in here probably every day and buying one. Thank you.
Comes with a napkin.
Wow.
Well,
Congratulations.
anytime, anytime. My pleasure.
Moran Edwards Asset Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors has 25 professionals dedicated to attentive, personalized service. Our team's credentials cover a wide range of advisory disciplines, and we've been helping families and institutions invest to achieve their financial goals for over 30 years. Call 239-254-2200 or visit moranedwards.com for a complimentary consultation. Moran Edwards, passionate, personable, performance-driven.
Thinking of updating your kitchen? Don't just replace, create. Let the experienced craftsmen at Kitchens by Ambiance create a space that will truly impress. Create a kitchen with ambiance. Kitchens by Ambiance. Visit our showroom in Bonita Springs across from the promenade on Tamiami Trail, or find us online at kitchensbyambiance.com.
At the Roma's Gourmet Market and Restaurant, they do things differently. They do it the authentic way. For example, why is their incredible bread and pastries the best you've ever tasted? Well, it's because they're made artfully and lovingly every day, using only the freshest ingredients possible. The same care and thoughtfulness goes into their freshly brewed, custom blended coffee. The Roma's Gourmet Market and Restaurant at the Promenade in Bonita Springs is the closest place to Little Italy in Southwest Florida. On September 10, 2017, Hurricane Irma unleashed her fury and powerful winds on Southwest Florida, leaving many homeowners in a state of dismay. I was one of them. Days turned into weeks, and that turned into months. Among the maze of promising roof contractors and so-called experts, one company stood out, ACC Mastercraft. And I want you to do me a favor. Folks, contact them. They're on Trade Center Way. They are unbelievable. They do two things that I was blown away by. One, they believe in service, and two, they believe in helping you. Can you imagine that? It's true. Contact them. It's the best thing you can possibly do for yourself. And when you do, I want you to call me and let me know how you make out, because they're unbelievable. Seriously. So Francis, again, your flow is amazing, right?
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
as we go around here, we're going to
Yeah,
find
sure.
more
Let's-
amazing things, right?
Well, you know, we're going to talk about fresh mozzarella cheese and how we make it. I want you to see how our fresh mozzarella is not only in our food, you know, lasagna, rolantini, but it's also on our hot sandwich. We make our own meatballs, our own sausage, our own eggplant, our own chicken parmesan. and the list goes on and on.
So
as
you
I always
incorporate it
say.
into all kinds
We
of
incorporate,
things.
and then you got your strombolis, your calzones, everything made fresh.
I love it.
And
And
if you
over
come
here,
around,
look at this.
even by our antipasto bar, again, we did a pizza segment, if you remember. I was
Oh,
tossing.
yeah.
Well, these are all the gourmet pies. See how fresh mozzarella on that
Oh,
margarita
yeah,
pizza?
It's amazing.
And if you go around, you have eggplant rollatini pizza. You got the white pizza. So I just want to show you.
Oh,
that
yeah.
the
And,
fresh
and of
mozzarella.
course, that brings us over to Donna.
Yeah,
and,
Donna
and
and
mozzarella.
Jessica make amazing fresh mozzarella cheese.
Oh,
So
my God.
let's go over there and
Let's go
see
see
how
how
it's
Donna
done.
does this.
Let's
Absolutely.
do it.
Wow, Donna, you've been at this for a while, right?
Look at that. So there's a whole method in making fresh mozzarella. You don't just throw the curd in the hot water. You have to move it and stretch it and with the paddle. And the
It's
water,
an art.
the
It's an art,
water
isn't
is
it?
very, very hot. It has
Yeah, it looks
just the
hot.
right amount of salt in it. It never makes it to the refrigerator.
It never does.
It never does. You could take it home, and you're going to eat it before it has to be refrigerated. And you could actually leave it out for up to 2 days.
Now I got to tell you something.
But it never makes
we were
it.
shooting a guy the other day. His name is Pete Stiles, and he is a true gourmet. And he was doing some pizzas at home. And he said the only place that I go to get my mozzarella is here at the Romas. He said
Yeah.
he makes the best mozzarella ever.
But
now
you
this
have
comes
to
from
use
a
the
gourmet.
word fresh in front of mozzarella.
Yeah, fresh
There's
mozzarella.
or there's fresh mozzarella.
These obviously this is fresh.
This is
but-
fresh mozzarella.
Well, that comes as a very high compliment.
Well,
And
thank
he
you.
just went on and
Tell
on
them we
about it.
appreciate that.
We will. We
Very,
will.
very good. Very good.
Unbelievable.
So, you know, again, there's a whole process. And if you see over here where we presented, that tray, those trays get filled up probably 6 to 8 times a day.
A day.
A day. On a Saturday, Donna, how many? 8, 9 batches of fresh mozzarella? Too many. She's got really
Too
strong,
many.
strong forearms and biceps from doing this. But
Dude.
it's a wonderful.
Do you dream
wonderful,
about mozzarella at night, Don? I mean,
She does. Fresh mozzarella. There you
Oh,
go.
my
There
goodness.
you go.
and then of course your selection of cheeses goes on
Well,
and on,
we're
right?
gonna delve into that a little bit. We cut over 100 different cheeses in this little department right here.
100 different
100
cheeses.
different cheeses we boast.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Another
we have a lot
reason
of
why
fun.
it's such a gourmet shopping experience here.
Absolutely.
It's just amazing.
Absolutely. And a lot of those cheeses we use as well in sandwiches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We use sharp provolone.
Wow.
So
Let's
you'll
go
be
look
surprised.
at let's go look at the section of it.
Sure. Let's go.
So Francis, you got the cheese
go.
on display over here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is where we sell the product every day. As I said before, we cross merchandise with our own balsamic vinegars and
I
of course
love
some,
this. This is
some
a great
others as
line.
well.
It's a
But
great line.
again, here, feel it. Nice and warm, hot off the press, as they
And
say.
you never refrigerate it.
You don't have to. I mean, unless you don't eat it in 2 days, but how could you not? A couple of days, you're going to eat this in a couple of hours.
Wow.
A nice
amazing.
loaf of bread, a little franceletta
Oh.
mix,
Oh.
and you have a beautiful
What
antipasto.
more could you ask for?
And a
Right?
little bit of, we have all different types of balsamic vinegar. Who has coconut balsamic vinegar?
Yeah, coconut.
White coconut. I mean, raspberry balsamic vinegar, apple, regular glaze. We have 7 or 8 different types.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible.
it is. It is. And
Absolutely
we sell
incredible.
them all day long here, as well as in the market.
Yeah.
On the other side of the market.
Well,
So-
let's go look at the other cheeses.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Check
Absolutely.
this out.
So if you look here, we have all of our antipasto products. These are all new products with our label on it.
I've never seen these before.
Yeah, the
These are-
tapanadas, they're
look at
brand
this.
new.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, every time we have a featured product, especially the Romo's product, we try to merchandise it on our butcher blocks up top here.
And all this is going to be online, right?
Well, we're going to start out, like I said, with about 100, maybe 110. We have
You're
130
going to end up with
items.
thousands, I guess.
Well,
I
I
mean,
don't know about thousands, but probably in the area of 200 to 300 products.
Wow.
So, but
Knowing you, it'll continue to grow.
well,
There's no
we have
question
our
about it.
olives, and of course, we try to merchandise everything around
Yeah.
the cheese that pertains to cheese or salads or antipastos. And of course, as we talked about, we have all different types of cheeses, and we try to keep them in the right categories as well. Different types of spreads. Fig, this is one of my favorite right here. Apricot and fig, and we have different varieties of that as well. We have different nuts. So we
Well, this is your
Little
reputation,
widespread.
Francis. I mean, people just love coming here because
Yes.
there are so many choices, and you're so creative about what you do, how you display
And
it,
we love having
and
them.
how you've actually designed this place. I mean,
Yes.
it's just amazing.
always something to do.
Francis, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank
it's
you.
always fun to come and
always
see
a
you.
pleasure to have
I
you here.
enjoy
Come
so
in my
much.
house.
Well, you'll
Anytime.
be seeing more. And this is like going to Little Italy right here in what?
Southwest Florida.
Southwest
It's
Florida.
our own little Italy in Southwest
Own little
Florida.
Italy.
That's correct.
Your origination.
And I'm going to reframe something. I give God all the credit.
Well, you know what? I agree with
That's
that
for sure.
100%.
Amen
God
to that.
bless you, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
You
Bye-bye.
got it. Ciao.
Batter up! Experience the science and math behind baseball at our newest exhibit, Big League Fun. Come test the speed of your fastball, steal second base, gear up in your catcher's equipment, then announce the big game. All at the Golisano Children's Museum of Naples. While you're here, explore the Everglades, engineer your own building, and go fishing at the beach. Visit the Children's Museum of Naples today, located in the North Collier Regional Park.
Folks, I'm here with Francis J. Cuomo. He's the owner of Roma's Gourmet Market. And Francis, every time I come in here, it's just bustling with activity. I love it.
Thank God. That's why we're here. We're here to feed people.
How many people do you get on a daily basis?
Well, it depends. You know, certain times of the year, like now, we average around 3,000 people a day on a Saturday and Friday. Sundays we close a little early at 6, and we average around 1,500 to 1,800 people a day on a Saturday. So it's it just keeps growing.
And people
the restaurant yesterday, about 1,100 people.
Really?
In the restaurant
Wonderful,
alone.
wonderful.
That's not including that.
Well, you
So
know,
we're very
you've got
blessed.
that magic going for here.
Yeah.
You know, you really do. It's the sight, the sound, the aroma, everything that
Yes.
you're so well known for.
I give God the credit. He gave me the energy and the foresight.
So, folks, if you really want to have a gourmet experience, you want to come to Roma's Gourmet Market in Bonita Springs and this little Italy right here in
Southwest Florida,
Southwest Florida.
our own creation.
I've been suffering from hearing loss as long as I can remember. It used to be I couldn't hear people in crowded rooms. Now I can't hear people in any situation anywhere. That's severe. Finally, I decided to do something about it, and I went to Beltone 5-Star Hearing.
I've been in this industry since 1972, and helping Rob was a wonderful thing. I wear the same hearing aids, and I'm excited about how much they help me. You get service, and there's 1,600 facilities in the country, and there's a Beltone nearest you. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call your local Beltone dealer for service. And that's what hearing aids are all about. They need service after you purchase them.
Just come see us. It's free just to have an evaluation.
These hearing aids that I just love them. I absolutely love them. So who will be the next discovered great neighborhood cook? Well, I'm here in Golden Gate Estates in Florida, and we're about to catch up with a delightful young mother who cooks traditional Mexican food. Yummy, I can't wait. Come on, let's go meet her.
Hello.
Hi, Karina, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for inviting us.
No problem. Come on in.
Oh, wow. Karina, I'm so happy to be here. You know, I mean, you're such an effervescent person, and I love the fact that you cook traditional Mexican food.
Today we're gonna make mole.
Mole.
Mole, and it basically consists of peanut butter and chocolate and other good seasonings.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is.
That's interesting. And then what are we putting that on?
We're gonna make a side of rice, of Mexican rice, and it's gonna have some garlic, some chicken stock, and some more ingredients. There's a lot of ingredients to this rice. It's interesting. It's interesting.
All right, so what's the first thing we do?
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do for the rice is we are going to chop up some cilantro. I don't know.
That much?
Yeah, that
Okay.
much. That's good.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
All right. Then
And
you got
then-
a garlic here?
And then I have a garlic. Let me move this out of the way.
Okay.
I have some garlic. And I'm going to cut open this garlic.
And how much of the garlic clove do you use?
Probably a whole garlic.
The whole garlic
And this is a
clove?
pretty
Okay.
big one.
All
But
right.
you know, it just depends on what, you know,
Yeah.
the person likes. If they like a lot of garlic or if they just want just a little bit of flavor. I
Yep.
personally like garlic. So I usually add a little bit extra.
Yeah, I love garlic, so
Yeah, me too.
for my purposes, you can do that and then some if you want.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, it looks like you got some peppers over there as well, right?
Yes. Well, what I like doing is I like a little hint of jalapeno. So what I do is I usually chop up half of one.
Yeah.
And I'll like seed it. It depends also if the person really likes spicy food or not. But I personally like just putting half of one, leaving some seeds in it, and then I'll just let it cook with the rice.
Now, you're a new mom, right?
I am. I'm a new mom. I just had a baby 3 months ago.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh.
And he's such a good boy. But.
And you actually work too. What do you do for a job?
Right now I work at Florida Cancer Specialist, and basically I just do the check-in and check-out. I'm very passionate about people.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just like making a difference in the community. So.
Well, you have a wonderful personality, and that certainly goes along with who you are. I love that. So now you're cutting this pepper in half, right? And this is what we talked about before. So you can leave the seeds in.
Yes, I'm actually gonna use this side because it doesn't really have that many sides in it, or seeds in it. But since this one does, we'll probably use that for something else.
Okay.
I usually just cut half of it like that, and I just like put it in I just throw it in the rice.
Okay.
And I'll let the flavor just, you know, evolve inside with the water.
So basically we have the cilantro, we have the garlic, and we have the green pepper.
Yes.
Okay. And then this, you have your rice over here, right?
Yes, that's about 2 cups of rice.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use that for, you know, the side of the mole.
Yeah.
And then I am gonna add some sugar to it.
Okay.
And some chocolate and a little bit of peanut butter, just a hint, just so it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So it browns.
Okay.
Because with the same broth.
Okay, so it's ready now, huh?
Yep, it's a nice brown color, just the way I want it. And we're gonna add 1 cup of water.
Okay.
See if that's good. We might need to add another cup, so let me add another cup.
All right.
And I can also use this water here too. So now I'm gonna add my Goya seasoning. And this one, you can use any Goya seasoning. They usually have the chicken one, but I usually like using the one with cilantro and achote.
And it's got saffron in it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that'll give it a nice color, right?
Yes. So you're gonna add a whole packet, and you're gonna wanna mix that in there.
That's a great color.
Yeah, it's really good. And once I add that, I'm gonna add a spoon of
Oh, this.
yes.
So your chicken flavored bouillon.
Yes. And I'm gonna add probably about a spoonful like that.
Okay.
And we're gonna mix that in there. And then once we add that in,
You let that boil then, right?
yes.
Bring that to a boil.
Bring it to a boil, and I am gonna add the rest of a little bit of garlic and some cilantro. Okay. Look at this.
Did you add the rest of it later?
Yes. Well, you could if you want to, but I just like putting everything at the beginning of when the rice is like kind of coming to a boil, so it absorbs all the flavor of the cilantro and the garlic.
That looks fantastic.
Thank you. Now, the onion, I'm gonna add to the water for the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do with that, that's gonna get a little bit of flavor of the onion, so the chicken absorbs the flavor of the onion as
wonderful.
well. So,
And the green
and that
pepper
looks,
goes where?
this goes in the rice as well.
Okay. So Karina, the chicken is done, right?
Yes,
It's boiled,
the
right?
chicken's done.
And our rice is done, right?
Our rice is done.
And now
It
you're
looks
going to be doing
beautiful.
the, it looks fantastic. I love the color. And now you're doing the Moya, right?
Yes, the mole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pour some of this broth from the chicken, and I'm going to put it into this pot.
Saucepan, yeah.
And we are gonna use quite a bit of broth. So I'm gonna use this mole here. I'm gonna pour it into the broth. And
Now tell me about the mole, because I know you actually prepared that ahead of time, right?
Yes.
And that's quite a process in doing that, isn't it?
It is. It's a long process. It takes a lot of seasonings, ingredients to make.
But you can also do a store-bought Moya, I suppose, if you wanted to, right?
Yes, if you want to, if you don't have time, because it does take a long time
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
mole. It really does. It takes about, I want to say like 8 hours.
8 hours, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Want me to help you? I like getting involved. Let you take over, yep. All right, let's use the whole one.
Yeah, let's use the whole one. So I'm gonna add this whole abuelita chocolate in it.
And we'll let that melt down as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
It'll take a minute or so.
yeah, it is gonna take a minute because it is a pretty big, thick chocolate. I should have
Right.
cut it up
It's
before
all right.
putting it in,
It'll
but
work.
it's okay.
Yeah, it'll
works.
work. Okay.
So with that, we're gonna drain it.
So now you drain the water, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna drain the water. We're actually gonna put the chicken back into this pot
Oh,
once
okay.
I've drained it.
All right.
And
Can I
we're
do this for you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Slide it back in.
And you're gonna put that, and then we're gonna pour that mole inside the chicken.
We're doing that now?
Yes.
Can I help you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, tell me how much.
You just pour the whole thing.
All of it?
The whole thing, yeah.
Oh boy, look at that. Wonderful.
It looks so good.
I got to tell you, this is so unique.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then we're gonna just mix it in there, and it's gonna thicken.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is amazing. It's so unique. I've never seen a chicken infused with chocolate and peanut butter and Moya before. So.
I am gonna add some sugar to it.
Okay. Okay.
And then once I do that, you just mix it up. Sometimes you could add a little more. Again, it just depends on your taste buds and, you know,
Yeah.
if you like
Right.
more sweet or, you know. But mole is a very strong flavor.
Now is my favorite part of the show. We're going to be plating the food, right?
Yes.
Let's go over and do it. I'll hold it for you as you actually put it in. You put the chicken first or the rice first?
You can do either.
Okay.
I'll do it with the rice.
All right.
So the rice came out looking
Yeah,
delicious.
unbelievable.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I'll do another pie.
Perfect. Okay.
I usually like the color.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. Maybe some beer with this, right?
Yeah.
And we have these fun little fluted glasses. So.
Yeah. It looks so yummy.
Oh man, the smell, the aroma is insane.
Yeah.
Okay, let's salute to your amazing cooking.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. That's right. And folks, this delicious meal that Karina has whipped up, and I can't wait to taste it. You can go to our website, www.greatneighborhoodcooks.com. I've got to try the chicken first.
Yeah. It is so good, guys.
Wow.
It's good, right?
Yeah, I love it. It does hit you a little bit in the back of the throat at the
Yes.
end.
It does have that spicy.
I like it though.
Okay.
It's really wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Congratulations, Karina. This is just amazing.
Thank you.
And I love that you continue to, oh, it's getting hot now. I love that you continue to do the traditional Mexican foods and meals for your family. I think that's marvelous.
Thank
And
you.
congratulations on your new baby as well.
Oh, thank
All right.
you.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.